Rap with Zorro, the home of street flavor.
Hey, over here. No, over here. Stereo. Yes. Once again, it's on. You tune to yours truly, DJ Zorro and Street Flava. And coming up in today's show, we have the Power Plays as a Sherwin Gardner and Yannick. Touching on UK flavor and styles, we have Michael Pearson, Eric Mumbo, and Chris the Ambassador doing in a dancehall flavor and style. Another dancehall flavor coming out of Minister Taff. The rest of the show packed with good music. We get let's chat more music with yours truly, DJ Zorro and Street Flava. Again, straight into the musical mix like this. The sounds of Jafire Life, a single entitled Attributes of Mercy.
It said the violent take it by force. Yeah. I said to her, good morning. She said to me, grand rising. Told her that sound like Lucifer. She said we sound like prophets. I saw a preacher preach for profit right outside the projects. Told him my name ain't Malcolm. Get your hand out my pocket. My homie from North Philly, he keep a little Uzi. My homegirl from South Philly, her life just like a movie.
Oh, yeah.
I should just write a movie. Yeah, I'ma just write a movie. Used to live on a strip, crucifix on the hip. Couple killers hit a lick, then they both went legit. Maniac got hit, lost his life for a zip. Lord willing I could fit, no malice in a clip. All my homies on the deuce, but I'm knowing they be popping 30s. Record Mr. Clean now, but I'm knowing that some cops is dirty. I rock these Kobe jerseys, I still know I'm not worthy. Back when my clothes was dirty, you went and showed me mercy. You went and showed me mercy. You really showed me mercy. You went and showed me mercy. Back when my clothes was dirty, you went and I remember when Mar fell down, I really thought that he was hit. Wishing I could call God right now, wish he had hit my head. Still missing my dog right now, lost his life over a zip. And that's it, and that's to God I give my soul to take, cause I was told we pray. We hit our knees to pray and tell him please don't go away. Call me a rebel for the devil when I go astray. Just keep your arms out when you reaching what I'd show Lecrae. They want the verses, I got verses that I throw away. Got restoration like a patient, what I'm supposed to say. My time machine I got just dropped me from the golden age. Just trying to bridge a gap between us like the Golden Gate. Yeah, I know they hate. Yeah, just go be great. Yeah, my mama told me don't be late. Why do so many saints just leave the church and go to space? Still pray where they spray clips, turn a prayer wing into a spaceship. You know the bride of Christ, she need a facelift. They like fire life where it's pages. I get my Jordans early, put lifey on my jersey. Look at my clothes still dirty. You came and showed me, look. You went and showed me mercy. You really showed me mercy. You went and showed me mercy. Back when my clothes was dirty, you went and I remember when Mar fell down, I really thought that he was hit. Wishing I could call God right now, wish he had hit my head. Still missing my dog right now, lost his life over a zip.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out.
Out of that and into this, the sound of Kello, featuring the one that's the track Work It Out.
You're now rocking with one of the hottest Christian hip-hop shows. It's Street Flava with your boy DJ Zorro. Yes!
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out. You be the way. You be the way. He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out. You be the way, you be the truth, you be the life, you are the light. You be the only reason that I have a purpose in this fight that I made, it's called life. Only the righteous, they live by their faith. You help me stay focused when I go astray. Yeah, you kept me holy when I'm by my lonely. Your walk in the spirit got me living boldly. Your grace and your mercy shall follow me all the days of my journey. You concerned with all things that concern me. Birth with your spirit cause you deem me worthy. I love you, Lord, I love you, Lord. Yeah, I had to say it twice. I've been made clean and I've been made whole and I've been made new by your holy stripes. Yeah, I'm trying my best to live holy, trying my best to live my life devoted. I feel like I'm drowning, but you kept me floating. Gotta keep my heart open, I'm trying my best to walk in your will, but it's just some things I don't understand. Lord, my mama got COVID, is this in your plan? Lord, is this in your plan? I know if it is, you gon' see me through. You didn't bring me this far just to leave me. You're building my faith up in every season. You're working it out even though I don't see it. You are the light, but you work in my darkness. Lord, I just thank you cause you get the glory. It's just another story of your power and grace. I don't worry cause I know you hold this in place. Yeah.
He's gonna work it out somehow.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out.
He's gonna work it out somehow.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out.
Work it out, young girl on the gram, she twerk it out. For the money and the fame and the dollars and the name, it's the same. How my people really broke down. How they see so much lies, I see so much hurt. Watching them dragging my name in the dirt. I built myself up and I put in that work. You know, I'm just see how the enemies work, for better or worse. I'm putting my heart in this verse, I stay on alert. I can see they want me dead on one shirt. For my family, I'm breaking these curses. I'm stuck in y'all head like Kento. Ain't nothing that my God can't do. Y'all done seen what I seen too. Feel with all might like I'm dead cool. Ooh. On the news you hear do they streaming black dance like Hulu. Who knew we fighting your status? We looking for greatest, they killing the greatest. We looking for change, we looking for change. But here was the thing, like here was the thing. The devil is slain, yeah the devil is slain. Ayy.
He's gonna work it out somehow.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out.
He's gonna work it out somehow.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out.
Word, yeah. Word, yeah.
He gon' work it out, work it out, work it out. Yeah, he gon' see me through. Yeah, he gon' see me through. I know he is.
My God is the truth.
Add to that and into this the sound of YP aka Young Paul alongside John Joe the Bond Servant. The track Feeding Us Lies.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy YP aka Young Paul, and you checking out some of the hottest Christian hip hop right here on Street Flavor with DJ Zorro.
My riches in the heavens, we ain't warring with you on earth. We be warring in the heavens. Devil said he gon' kill us. Robbing, stealing, we won't let down. That's why I'm posted with this armor for the day of Armageddon. Lies, lies, lies. My God is the truth. They feeding us lies, telling us lies, lies. My God is the truth. Feeding us lies, telling us lies, lies. My God is the truth. They telling us lies, feeding us lies, lies. My God is the truth. Jesus, come and get me, I'ma need you now for protection. These demons are flying and lying, they trying to take in my blessings. I preach and they hate it, I'm weak but I made it, I bow in confessions. You are the truth and no light can erase it, I'm safe so I'm flexing. See me interject for the living dead, that's intercession. Prayers from above, covered by the blood like I'm a redskin. Send me with the snub, dreading all the blood caused by the dead kins. Savior came for us, fight and pray for the kingdom of heaven. They robbing and stealing, they mobbing and killing, the hood is in shambles. We dodging the bullets, the devil is shooting, we moving like Rambo. We move in the dark and we shine up the place like they lighting up candles. They suffocating at the hands of Satan, they souls getting strangled. I ain't stole my riches on earth, stole my riches in the heavens. We ain't warring with you on earth, we be warring in the heavens. Devil said he gon' kill us, robbing, stealing, we won't let down. That's why I'm posted with this armor for the day of Armageddon. Lies, lies, lies. My God is the truth. They feeding us lies, telling us lies, lies. My God is the truth. Feeding us lies, telling us lies, lies. My God is the truth. They telling us lies, feeding us lies, lies. My God is the truth. I'm keeping my eyes on the Lord. I'm watching them, watching me, watching my walk. Like yeah, said I be going too hard. All of my songs I be talking about God. But yeah, what if I really living in the war? What if he really put me off the star? What if he really got me with my star?
Yes, just touching out like this a DJ Zorro. Street Flavor Power Play out to the one Sharon Gardner from the album Pointed Up, the track my help.
This is another DJ Zorro Street Flavor Power Play.
Help coming from the Lord. My help coming from the Lord, yeah. Ooh, I lift my eyes to the hills, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. Coming from the Lord. Oh, na. Every day I'm learning. Can't do this on my own, no way. Summer he keep holding and protecting me each day. Oh, even when it seems like, oh, things not gonna be better. Somehow the Savior keep watching me forever. I lift my eyes to the hills, oh, from where my help comes from. My help coming from the Lord. Yeah, my help coming from the Lord. Yeah, I lift my eyes to the hills, oh, from where my help comes from. My help coming from the Lord. Every day, my help coming from the Lord. Lift up your hand, oh, lift up your head, yeah. Lift up your hand, oh, hold your head up high, for the King of Glory is the reason you survive. Lift up your head, lift up your hand, oh, ye people. Lift up your hand, 911. He's our help. The King of Glory. He is your help today. King of Glory is our help. 911. He's on the other line, just calling. He's your help, yeah. From whence coming? Oh yeah, my help coming from the Lord. Somebody better know now. From whence coming my help? Oh yeah. My help coming from the Lord.
Two power plays on the bounce. This one, Yannick Paul. The track, Evidence.
This is another DJ Zorro Street Flavor Power Play.
Show me the evidence now, give me evidence now.
You know, sister, the Christ rise at him at the bright light to come at the right time for savior. But you're not ready for fight, right? You just have an eyesight to make you not quite like the makeup. So you don't really wanna prove you to a move like the truth can't be absolute. True, you have a little money like in your suit. Everybody listening when you're chatting at the booth. You have a whole heap for lose. But the cost of Christ bigger than all of life. It will save you in a war and have a knife. If he never resurrect, then it's all a lie, right? Everything him talk of the truth then. Him a the savior for all of the youth them. Him a the son, but him a the creator. We pattern the planet and the stars and the moon then.
Evidence now. You are talking and preach about Christ with the evidence now. Why every little detail now, give me evidence now. A long time me I hear about Christ with the evidence now. Show me the evidence now, give me evidence now.
Yo, Joseph and Mary couldn't have been so crazy if he see them baby I be the one. It would have been a crazy religion. Christ would have disappeared when him see the plan. But from birth him a work for him father. We search every heart on the earth. He go start up a church, the reward I got earth. But it all have a word him a Lord him a first. Nobody not die for a guy we lie about something we could have be a suicide. Why would a disciple give up all lime life if Christ never dead on the cross and a rise? You think it easy? You think me no prefer live my life sleazy? You think me no prefer smoke till me sleepy? But Christ is all me need, you believe me, whoa. Scripture testify, science testify, history testify. Christ I bless the guy, Christ I get my eye, Christ I take the pie, Christ I get my life. You still want evidence? Make sure so you're ready, friend. You still want evidence? Colossians 1 say Christ preeminent.
Evidence now. You are not gonna preach about Christ with the evidence God. Why every little detail now give me evidence now? A long time me I hear about Christ with the evidence God. Oh, show me the evidence now.
He is the Son of God who was with the Father in spirit from before the earth was even formed. He is the very Word of God who became a man to live with his creation. He is God with us, the God who saves, the God who can forgive sins and give orders to nature. He is the preeminent creator of the universe. He is the image of the invisible God, the very imprint of God's being and the radiance of his glory. He is the God who volunteered to be murdered and come back to life. He is the Alpha and the Omega. Jesus, the one true God who will come and judge.
Yeah, I want you all to listen keenly to the lyrics on this one. Out of Cephas, the album We Will Go, and the track Spell.
As the plane lands at LAX, docking on the tarmac, he smells fame, fortunate girls, he wants all that. But for now, he'll just settle as a bar back, living where it's a rite of passage to have your car jacked. Craigslist apartment, looking like a scene from Mallrats, networking, but never seems to get a call back. He's determined to blow, willing to turn friends into foes. Anything not to fall flat. Fast forward, a slow night at the club, chilling with Marty, the promoter, as they light up a dub. He grabs the aux and iPhone, connects it right to the plug, and lets the song he finished the night before hit the subs. As it's bumping up in the background, Marty starts walking away and starts to ask round, who is this? Bartender points at your boy, they all laugh now. This is you? Homie shrugs, well you asked right. Needless to say, he was impressed through your boy as an opener on stage for a set the next weekend. For little so-and-so, had the whole crowd speaking and every girl screaming. They started flocking to his booth when the show was over. Marty had never seen this in all these years of promoting. Dollar signs filled his eyes, pulled homie aside, said,
think you and I could be the magic potion.
You got me under your spell.
Fame,
Run around in your world.
fortune,
Say you will be my girl. You
lights,
got me under your spell.
cameras,
Run around in your world.
action.
Say you will be my girl.
look, it's Marty and your boy, the dynamic duo racing to the top with dreams the size of a sumo rocket shows. His rhymes would prove to be fruitful, catching cosigns from a few celebs that I and you know. Invites to the hills, lavish parties and thrills, made it easy to support his habit of popping pills. That's exactly where he met her. Her eyes would mesmerize and set her apart, so he tried to spider web her. She was the queen of a secret clique, casting spells, cause on the low she was a witch. Man, he grew up in church, but his ambition for fame made it easy for him to switch pentagrams in his apartment. He became a dark artsmith, gaining power, headed straight for stardom. It was time to step to the plate with spiritual aids in place. Pricked his finger, signed the dotted line and sealed his fate. Yeah, it was like an explosion out of thin air. All of Hollywood knows him. His shoot, you know, that means the whole globe knows then. But yet the back of his mind the whole time, he knows who really controls him. Meanwhile, chick was pushed to the background. Can't even get a text back, she mad now. Blood boiling, giving that voodoo doll a stab now. Deep inside, she cries,
It's time to remove the mask now.
so as she starts summoning demons, he's at the crib squeamish, head down with the toilet seat up, coughing up blood. As the pain increases, thinking is this cause of the sandy bars that I've been eating? In disbelief he's screaming, you said the world was mine. Somehow now, marble floors feel like cement. Darkness starts to creep in, he starts floating away from his body. He sees that his soul is leaving, he hears a voice say,
You're mine now.
he's panicking, trying to calm his mind down, but there's no button to push for time out. It's too late, all of the promises made have turned into lies now.
You got me under your spell.
Fame,
Run around in your world.
fortune,
Say you will be my girl. You
lights,
got me under your spell.
cameras,
Yeah. You're in tune to yours through DJs on Street Flava. Now, if you want to get reruns of this show where you can listen to at your leisure, then do check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/rap with Zorro. Get the playlist down there on my Instagram. Instagram is DJs on Street Flava. Right about now to time with this one after Ty Haddon and Farouk, a track entitled Like the King.
And if you want that new hotness, you keep it locked right here.
I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred. I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred. Even if I'm martyred, even if I'm slaughtered. Blood dripping from faulty guillotines that ain't sharpened. Pain being inflicted purposely cause of dogma. So even if I'm brought up, I'll go harder for the Father. I take his words and mark them all over the sky by using airwaves. I promise not to let the enemy get all the airplay. The music industry promotes riches instead of Yahweh. And if you love your money more than him, you probably not saved. I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred. I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred.
I wanna be more like the king and please him with what I think. Be obedient in my dreams, glorify the Lord in my sleep. Since everybody's a goat, I don't mind being a sheep. See, Jesus is my shepherd, I'll go wherever he leads. I'm blessed whenever I breathe, I'm blessed whenever I lead. And that's because of all the blood that he's invested in me. And I ain't stressing about death, cause that's when I'll get to be with my Father in heaven for all of eternity. Until then,
I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred. I just wanna be more like the king. I could care less about jewels and shiny things. I just want the bread of heaven and the living water. I just want his will to be done even if I'm martyred. Yes.
As the days get darker, the world gets more evil. I picture the scriptures and think about
hot touching down UK flavour and style, the man Michael Pearson. The album Leviathan and this track Attenborough.
You come true with the rhythm now, Yeah, the UK sound.
Anyone who thinks that you can have infinite growth in a finite environment is either a madman or an economist. In schools, haters throw slurs as they stir in the nerves as their nervous reserve curse on the hurdles that make this lonely walk. Skaters smoke herbs in the burbs as they lurk curves, so they're learning to swerve curves and emerge as the next Tony Hawk. Eagle-eyed thieves who lie while seeking their prey. Pray the judge won't grant a big bird when he leads them away. Weigh the odds are going cold turkey for even a day. They cannot when it's their own yearnings that lead them astray. Straight bullets at civilians, spilling the blood of Syrian citizens or Sicilians, dodging the local mafia. Europeans pillaging, killing, plundering villages, stripping them of their millions, robbing the coast of Africa. Britain's got its billions, but it's been ducked of dominion. The nation's no longer minions, dunamis without exousia. Imperialism, their power steering decisions, attacking autonomy for a fattened economy. Back to Birmingham, a bloke's tobacco is burning. He chokes and chats with the birds and his home is lacking refurbishment. Suffers from loneliness, birds his only associates. Yearns for closeness or solvency, sniffs attracting a thirstiness for something deeper, a piece of passing the turbulence. A diamond in the dirt like that recent rapper from Erdington's last album, a fast outcome he's seeking.
Anyway, there's more to discuss.
Cause bear youngers who are trapped in the trap are in country cracking. The crack of their bums ain't travelling back to their funds are sizable. Addicts who are lacking the cash are begging, harassing the passers. Heroin's tattered them, now they're unrecognizable. Middle class Americans married and ready to settle. Carry a legacy while achieving a fantasy. Now wrestle reality and the perils of tragedy. It's now apparent their American dream was a fallacy.
Yes, keeping it UK flavor and style. Touching down with this one, my man Eric Mumba, that big album entitled The Last Supper, the track entitled Pilgrims Progress.
My you come true with the rhythm, no? Yeah, the UK sound.
Pilgrims on a mission for love. Here and gone on a straight and narrow path. Passing through life like a vapor, soon with the Savior. Come so far, we're almost home.
Nowhere near to my house, another year on the mount. Still driven, not living for the here and the now. And Lord, let me not switch gears on this narrow road, cause I've been here for a while. Through all my tears and my trials, I will pass through, cause I know you're here for your child. Yeah, this world's not my home, daddy soon come when the sun appears from the clouds. Even though I have a home in the globe, you see, I don't always feel at home in my home. But I'm coping like Kevin on his own. At times I feel like coking, alone in my home. But it's not a movie that we're filming, so I keep it moving. I'm a pilgrim. My home ain't got a building, but it's a city that is built for his children. We're passing through.
Passing through. Pilgrims on a mission for love.
Still delayed, waiting to pass through, like a drive-through for some fast food. Accelerate in my faith, I'm a blast fumes, so I can make it to my yard for some hard food. Heaven is the path that we pass to. We'll pass and go like arson with Arsenal. It's a straight and narrow path, so to these gates you can't depart with a passport. It's not enough, faith is a must. No matter how we feel, we're abstaining from lust. And I won't conform to this world, cause I'm down to earth, cause I know I came from the dust. Yes, grounded, cause I came from that stuff. Life is like a vape that is vaporing off. You see, I just wanna make it for God, not live my life in vain and be chasing the dust.
When the lights go down and we're in the dark, it's so easy to lose our way. But it won't be long, cause we don't belong, gotta be stronger. The love of Christ surrounds me, he promised the day will come. But for now I see that we are missionaries on a path. Passing through, pilgrims on a mission for pilgrims on a mission. Here and gone.
Now this guy has some very long titles on his tracks. The man or the group, the Jesus Therapy Co-op Band and Soul, the album Jesus Therapy, and the track Jesus Grace, Then My Mistakes of 10 Biggest Mistakes of My Life, featuring Energy.
DJ Zorro giving you that street flavor, you know what I'm talking about? True and living hip hop.
Number one, I'm serving Jesus as Lord earlier. See, she sells cheese stills down by the seashore. Lord, I don't wanna go in that door if it's a detour. Been through so much pain, don't wanna end up like B4. Almost signed with Def Jam with Russell and Lee. Or Cone wasn't no one, so I signed with Epic. Made bad decisions, not trusting your name, and it got hectic. Some of these decisions, they cost me a lot of pain. So now I choose to do things with your glory as my aim. So I'm a living oracle flowing through your portables from here to Portugal. Go over to Asia, Africa, and even Stockholm, Sweden. Jesus died for me, laid up a lot of stock in my heavenly homes. I hear you say that religion is the opium for the masses. Me, he's the potter, I'm a piece of clay and he's making the vases. Please don't get too technical, I'm falling on my faces as he keeps you together like a teenager with braces. Okay, the biggest mistake I made was not answering your phone call when you dialed. Guess I should've known your voice as a little child. Mistake number 2 is when I got involved with secular hip-hop. Started as a fan, not realizing this was not part of your plan. Mistake number 3 was sex before marriage. Dealt with so many unnecessary tears and man, I was so embarrassed. Mistake number 4 was pledging Alpha Phi Alpha. Not realizing this was like a cult, a secret society. Saw so many of my brothers fall off on the wayside quietly. Mistake number 5 was beginning to drink Hennessy, which led to mistake number 6, me smoking weed. See, it could be witchcraft when you go to other substances for hallucinations, man, to try to make you see. And this has a lot of similarities and correlate, but still a little different from mistake number 3. Mistake number 7 was signing with Epic Sony. Began to get convicted when I sound with Loud. At 9-3 signed those contracts. Didn't realize it sold that all that had on me. See, when I look back, I see that it was a bummer. Was flowing to the beat of a whole different drummer. See, I wish I would've called on your name when I heard you that summer. Which leads to mistake number 8, which was me choosing to wait when I first heard you call in 88. Mistake number 9 was when I chose to cross the line and taking drug money to fund old me stirred album. Fam, just so hands soak and shine. Mistake number 10 was every time that I greet you after you became my friend. Lord, I never wanna leave you, but I'm so grateful my mistakes are covered under your blood. And then casting the sea for me to see you clearly, and I know that your name is the name of the Most High. That's why I'm saying Jesus Christ, you're the Most High. You the Most High, higher on the flyer, my Messiah. Gotta lift up that name. See, man, there's many ways down and one way up. Jesus Christ is the name that we gotta lift up. That's why I spit him, gotta get with him, cause man, he cleaned me. And I made some mistakes, but Jesus Christ redeemed me like that, Shaw. Yeah, you don't quit. It's hands soul, gotta lift up the name that's ultimate like that, Shaw, man, and you don't stop. Jesus Christ is the Lord of the hip hop. Yeah, it's like that, Shaw, man, you don't quit. I'm still representing that name and I won't quit, cause Jesus Christ is the Most High God Elohim, and I'm loving him, fam, and I'm on the...
Yeah, keeping it moving like this tall black guy and Jose Moore and Sean C. Johnson, the track Mod.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Sean C. Johnson with DJ Zorro. Holla.
My old man had me studying them records like the Bible, connecting dots to what I know. Like, boy, what you into wouldn't be here if Sly never built his family on the rock or hit them high notes. Simple song, sit back, sip on some with your eyes closed and tell me you ain't feel your soul lifting into the cosmos. At the time I couldn't relate, cause at the age of 8 Hawaiian punching chocolate milk's what I know. So I grow addicted to the crates like it's survival, spinning every dime on records, reading line of notes and rhymes quoted in the back of magazines. Source of knowledge that supported my own development, let me get into my zone. Chopping samples to a floppy disk on 10-second stereo. The data cloud did not exist. Evolution will forever be a part of this, but ain't no substitution for character built through processes.
Way down, deep down inside, we build castles in the mud.
Look, I learned a lot about how not to do it, watching suckers move. Solidify the only artist you should be is you. Now what I got to prove, I ain't already proved. Nice and smooth, funky style, funky shout, that precursor to the note. Study greatness, elevated, got respect to pay my dues, collecting checks and bit emotion, dope since 1982. Fresh about the womb, converted every struggle into fuel. Lessons in the fire, word to me, Shaq and the crew, you love them big pictures. Salute to all my writers with 10,000 hours on the wall, mastering the tools. Getting booked for the mural festivals, tuition for the learning wasn't legal fees and dues. You call it street art, yeah, but them is graffiti dudes who in the cover of the night was bombing trains and leaving clues. That evolution will forever be a part of this, but ain't no substitution for the skills built through process. Way down, deep down, inside. We build castles in the mud. Way down, deep down, inside. We build castles in the mud. What you know about power outages and losing the beat that you've been working on for hours, sacrificing your sleep, rocking stock tips and still producing pieces that's clean, while high pressure cans creating them colors you need. The human elements, the genius activated when there ain't no app or modern day convenience you can lean on, but you still produce that quality of heat that earned you a spot at the table with water griots and the OGs eat. Cause see, the band had an issue with the DJ, and the DJ had an issue with the algorithms. But if you're good at what you do, it doesn't matter what you do, just show respect to those who came before and push the limits. And it don't stop, never will. I'ma get better still. Don't forget what I built, I'ma leave you a pedestal. Hope you make it look easy, dog. I'm for the future. Build a house higher than we had the ladder or the tools for. Way down, deep down, inside. Yeah. We build castles in the mud. Way down, deep down, inside. We build castles in the mud.
It ain't gotta mean I'm that.
Yeah, the sounds of Elohim. Played it a couple of weeks ago, dropping it again for you. The track, Just Because.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Elohim, Detroit City representing, baby. And you listening to some of the hottest Christian hip-hop right here on Street Flavor with your boy DJ Zorro.
Just because I'm this, it ain't gotta mean I'm that.
Don't you tell me what I can't do. I made it this far on my own. God was watching, but my feet was my own. I made it. So don't you tell me what I can't do.
Step on the platform, composing the rap song, determined to give my best to every beat that I rap on. The elephant that's in the room, people clap for. They stand in line for, even spin the stack for. And what I'm talking about, it sickens my stomach. I'm talking stereotypes, yo, I'm talking assumptions, we all got them. The question is, how do we stop them? They entertain us, so we watch them. Time to switch up your posture. When you assume you making something out of yourself, you know what that is. I'ma keep that word to myself. Stereotypes don't always come from somebody else. It can come from your own culture, it can come from yourself. If you don't talk a certain way and you don't think a certain way, it's a lot of black folks that would say you ain't black enough. Like being black is a preference and I ain't learned to perfect it. That's just an ignorant perception. Wish I could smack them up.
Just cause I'm a man, just because I'm black, that don't mean I'm riding around the city with a strap. Just because I'm from the hood, just because I rap, you don't get to tell me how to talk and how to act. Yo, I'm breaking all the rules and I'm pushing back. Just because you thought it, that don't always make it facts. Yo, you got some big assumptions, got you looking bad. Just because I'm this, it ain't gotta mean I'm that.
Just because you Muslim don't mean you a terrorist. Just because you Christian don't mean that you hate gays. And just because you white, it don't mean that you got money. And just because you black, it don't mean you on Section 8. People are quick in making a snap judgment. Don't even know the person they crucifying in public. They talk about it, you talk about it and love it. Regurgitate what you heard, but never think nothing of it. Why are we so destructive? We headed straight for destruction. They needed the Lord's instruction. I do my best to instruct us. Claiming we independent, but honestly we just stubborn. Our pride and our arrogance has become a cultural custom. Stopping the ignorance, just call me your Frederick Douglass. No judgment, I'm trying to lead them to freedom. Harriet Tubman, fighting against injustice. It got us hoping for justice, but justice starts in the mirror. Next time you make an assumption.
Minority, you a criminal. Lazy, you a millennial. Poor than you are inferior. Rich than you are superior. America is wealthy, so all our problems are trivial. If you a third world, you in poverty and you miserable. You an immigrant, you a killer, that's probably serial. Anybody who homeless, they make excuses for being broke. We are not equal, I'm better than all you people.
Just stop your stereotyping, I'm sick of hearing your
Just cause I'm a man, just because I'm black, that don't mean I'm riding around the city with a strap. Just because I'm from the hood, just because I rap, you don't get to tell me how to talk and how to act. I'm breaking all the rules and I'm pushing back. Just because you thought it,
a lot of things that we tend to miss.
It's a lot of things that we tend to miss, man.
Yes, you're in tune to yours, to the DJs our Street Flava. Touching down with this one from the one Mad Skills, the album. Welcome to the Journey. Track featuring Camille Daly entitled Slow It Down.
Yo everybody, what's going on? My name is Mad Skills, and right now you are checking out some of the hottest Christian hip-hop right here on Street Flava with DJ Zorro.
It's a lot of things that we tend to miss, man. We're moving too quick. We miss a lot of stuff that God is trying to show us along the way. So me and Mills did this song for y'all. The reminder. Slow it down.
Yo, I pray that you learn to love yourself before you ever try to love somebody else, cause yo, baby girl, you're chosen. They build you up, see your scars, and then they call you broken. But you don't lose faith, you gotta stay focused. And if they know this, cool. If not, keep on going. Cause sometimes it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders. I promise you, boo, said God is closer. Cause last year was really overflowing with blessings. The more you leveled up, I said the more that you got tested. Tunnel vision got you moving different. You gotta move in silence. Everybody ain't got good intentions. I had to stick with this cause it scared me and I couldn't quit. And show my kids that they can barely scratch the surface. Had to give it all to God because he truly gave me purpose. He's the only thing I ever knew for sure, and that's for certain. So please, don't rush. Slow it down, slow it down. Sing this now. Please, don't rush. Slow it down, slow it down. Cause I desire your peace. So I don't pick up the phone. Yo, I'm walking with the paraclete. I'm never really alone. Slow it down, slow it down. Don't rush away, don't run away. Just stay in His grace. Yo, cause it's crabs in the bucket and they love it. They rather see you fail than to see you rise above it. They do. So many lost sheep searching for the shepherd. I pray when they hear this, yo, they get your message. So check it, I'm flawed. Life is really hard. I wouldn't have this if it wasn't for God. And I do this for the ones looking for a little bit of hope. I said you've been through some things and you trying to find a way to cope. I can't do this thing casually, cause I fear there be way too many casualties. And I walk by faith and not by sight. I hope they understand my whole life is in His hands. Cause I can't do this thing casually, cause I fear there be way too many casualties. And I walk by faith and not by sight. I hope they understand my whole life is in His hands. So please, don't rush. Slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down, slow it down. Oh, please, don't rush. Slow it down, slow it down. Cause I desire peace. So I don't pick up the phone. Hey yo, I'm walking with the paraclete. I'm never really alone. Slow it down, slow it down. 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 You better sing!
Yeah, touching down like this. The sounds of Young Bro, the album, Nevertheless, and the track All the Glory.
DJ Zorro, he keep it poppin', you heard me?
You can have all of me.
Lord, you brought me to this table, how can I repay you? Giving it all to my creator, let me come embrace you. Give me the power, Lord, you told me I can overcome. There's only one that can save us, and that's the Holy One. It's Yeshua, produce the fruits of the Spirit. You really shaming the wise, communicate with the Father. I had to go set the time, intentional with these prayers. Listen to what He's saying, I got a vision from heaven to obtain. You can take all the glory, I'ma just dwell inside your love. You can take all the glory, Lord, I'ma just rest in what you've done. The song I'ma sing is a song for the Lord my God. Lord, you can break every chain, every curse. You're the one I call.
You're the one I call. You can take all the glory. You can have all.
thinking about your word. Giving it all to you, I pray you make my life a sermon. Putting my trust in you, Lord, I know your time is perfect. How can I not be patient with them when you show me mercy? Picking them up, right, like you pick me up, right. Do this till my time gone. Looking up at my father, yeah, I gotta keep my eyes on. I know I got enemies that trying to come persuade me. I'm rooted in the Father, look at everything he gave me. With the fruit in my lips, I bless you, I'm so content. You satisfying my soul, your love will never relent. Yeah, this living word is active, casting down these imaginations. Been accepted by the Father, that's my validation. Patience, giving me joy when I face these trials. Nobody took the life of Christ cause he laid it down. Intentional with these prayers, look at my faith. I got a vision from heaven they can't take. You can take all the glory, I'ma just dwell inside your love. You can take all the glory, Lord, I'ma just rest in what you done. The song I'ma sing is a song for the Lord my God. Lord my God. Lord, you can break every chain, every curse. You're the one I call. You're the one I call. You can take all the glory. You can have all of me. Take all the glory. You can have all.
DJ's our street flavor, predominantly Christian hip-hop show, but sometimes I sprinkle a little rhythm and praise or a dancehall flavor. Right now doing it dancehall flavor and style. Minister Taff, the album, Enna Minyaman. Is that here? The track Never Give Up.
Reggae vibe with DJ Zorro and Street Flavor.
Give up holy faith. Holy Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Never let my youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Alright, my youth never give up holy faith. Never. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. My youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. A long time, me know say you are try, and it seems like say you're not getting no blind. Me know what it feels like me you, but go on holy faith, see him way my youth. You come too far, give up now. Bad mind, and that them want sit now. Me know say you want to make it. Father God, on your side you want to make it. My youth never give up holy faith. Holy Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Never let my youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Alright, my youth never give up holy faith. Never. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. My youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. Enough of them a watch and want see you flop. Like you saying you want to make it to the top. Not do the wrong thing, yo, that a trap. Keep your eyes focused on the prize. Better days are come, so be wise. One do the thing and make mommy proud. Hold your lane, don't follow no crowd. As soon your time, yo, it a go loud. Ay. My youth never give up holy faith. Holy Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Never let my youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Alright, my youth never give up holy faith. Never. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. My youth never give up holy faith. Father God, you never let him soon fly the gate. Always. Me know life not easy still enough. And sometimes the easiest thing for we do, I give up. But me I beg you hold the faith and keep trusting God. As soon your time. Yeah man.
More dancehall flavor coming at you. Chris the Ambassador, the track Purpose.
Me a walking on my purpose. Me a talking on my purpose. So when you see me, I'm moving with my purpose. Because me know say me destined for great days. I'm a tailor me of success. Anytime I look, me see greatness. The only way is up and the devil can't stop this. And my time now for stepping on my purpose. When my steps said the wicked get nervous. God real, me say no, I'm not a bogus. My life me get change and bonus. Walk out with a prepping and me step them. Buckle my belt and me lace up me crep them. Blessing a flow from heaven me I get them. You see the devil just a high try fi take them. No, me a walking on my purpose. Me a talking on my purpose. So when you see me I'm moving with my purpose. Because me know say me destined for great days. I'm a tailor me of success. Anytime I look, me see greatness. The only way is up and the devil can't stop this. From a youth, them telling me I will never pass the worst. With them dirty mind, them come with them dirty words. Never give me water anytime I feel thirst. Rather give me weed and give me enough gun to burst. Want me hand up 6 foot deep under dirt. Like you seeing me run so fast and past the earth. Life change from me day when me enter church. Me a walking on my purpose. Me a talking on my purpose. So when you see me, I'm moving with my purpose. Because me know send me destined for great days. I'm a tailor me success. Anytime I look, me see greatness. The only way is up and the devil can't stop this. Just because I'm heading for greatness. Every gift and talent where God give me. On the top point, put me, make the world see me. From Europe, take it back straight to Philly. Work hard every day just to make the milli. Every youth on the corner, the killy. Put on the gun and stop from hack silly. You want a 2-pack, no you want a Machiavelli. I got alone, you need, you don't need no any. Me a walking on my purpose. Me a talking on my purpose. So when you see me, I'm moving with my purpose. Because me know send me destined for great days. I'm a tailor me success. Anytime I look, me see greatness. The only way is up and the devil can't stop this. Just because I'm heading for greatness. Me a walking on my purpose. Me a talking on my purpose. So when you see me, I'm moving with my purpose.
Yeah. Touching down with this one, Shane Kidd. The track, Joyful Rebellion.
You're listening to the sound.
Street flavor.
Black joy, such a beautiful thing. Still here, ain't afraid of the fight. Try to dance through the morning as we wait for the light. Keep our pace and our peace against the hate in the street. Wishing Babylon was gone as we facing the beast. Not saying I fear less, but I think fear is lesser. Chose faith and courage to persevere through pressure. Cause the wise elders taught me strive for my freedom. And the black saints keep my eyes on the kingdom. One day we won't cry no more, die no more. In the streets bullets won't fly no more. Until then I stay hopeful though it's hard to believe. And strive to press forward, disregard the fatigue. Cause I need a joy that gives me strength like Olympians. The time is 4:13, I mean Philippians. We fight on despite this world being hostile. Shouting black pride and unashamed of the gospel.
Can't break me down, can't steal my soul. Can't take my joy, my faith is gold. Can't shut me down, I never fold. Can't steal my joy, my faith is gold.
When it's said and done and ain't no plaques up on my wall, my satisfaction's in the fact my God was so involved that my impact might not be stats but be an answer call. And if this dream I had distraction, you can have a dog. My heart is bleeding, you hear it beating on every song. No, I ain't leaving, no, my allegiance is never lost. I'm not a leader, acknowledge weakness in every wrong. I'm not retreating, the Lord, He leads me from all along. Though y'all ain't getting me, the Lord changed my identity, forgiving me of who I was and showed me who I'm meant to be. And now I've been at ease, I'm finding benefits on bending knees, submitting every dream to Him, accepting all He's bringing me. No separation, no, I can offer alternatives. Asking for my burdens laid at His feet when I turn to Him. And when I feel discouraged, catch me turning to His word again. Got fire in my bones, can't contain the words I heard within.
Can't break me down, can't steal my soul. Can't take my joy, my faith is gold. Can't shut me down, I never fold. Can't steal my joy, my faith is gold. Can't break me down, can't steal my soul. Can't take my joy, my faith is gold. Can't shut me down, I never fold. Can't steal my joy, my faith is gold.
Black joy, such a beautiful thing. We stand strong, we ain't losing the game. Keep doing your thing. Black joy, such a beautiful thing. Keep the faith, we ain't losing the game. Keep doing your thing. Black joy, such a beautiful thing. Stand strong, we ain't losing the game.
Another big album that's just dropped out of this artist, Just Pierre. The album entitled Royal. This track featuring Cafino entitled What a Life.
Drop it for me, Zorro.
Used to focus on my problems all night. Cause when he said he got me, he ain't telling no lies. I said, yeah, what a life. Let my cup runneth over, no ice. Took a sip of gratitude and got right. Said he got me till it's over, he ain't telling no lies. What a life.
I'm a recipient of Yahweh's abundant love. Telling the world, telling them all that I'm royal, bruh. This is what it is, not what it was. I'm letting go of the past, it's time to live it up. Yep, so holla at your kinfolk. Just touched down, nigga city, what's the info? Faith high, brim low, you know how it go. 10 toes down, I'm relying on the strength, bro. Thank God for those problems. All sun and no rain, you won't blossom, then you won't prosper. And what you're called to, with God on your side, tell him who can stop you. Continue to march through and know that He got you.
Yeah, what a life. Hey, everything is gonna be alright. I refuse to focus on my problems all night. Cause when he said he got me, he ain't telling no lies. I said, yeah, what a life. Then my cup runneth over, no ice. Took a sip of gratitude and got right. Said he got me till it's over, he ain't telling no lies.
No lies.
What a life.
Look, what a fine time to be alive. Praises ring to the sky, we gon' see a rise. Things turning in my favor, I can see the signs. If you wonder why I praise him, there's your reason why. Was knocked down, had to get up and sit up. In this life, you will have slip-ups and hiccups. No matter what comes, keep your chin up and cheer up. Cause when it dies down, we gon' live up. Yeah, not perfection, but progression. Every second is a blessing. For the record, I ain't stressing. To depression, get the stepping. You get the message.
Yeah, what a life. Hey, everything is gonna be alright. I refuse to focus on my problems all night. Cause when he said he got me, he ain't telling no lies. I said, yeah, what a life. Then my cup runneth over, no ice. Took a sip of gratitude and got right. Said he got me till it's over, he ain't telling no lies. What a life. What a life.
Well, welcome to the last one in this particular show.
Oh, man!
And it's in the shape of Jubex alongside Isham Burgundy, the track entitled Diaspora. But right about now, I'm out of it. I'm DJ Zorro, this is Street Flava. And as always, remember, if you don't know Jesus Christ, you better get to know.
Look. Dad Jamaican, mama's from Trinidad and Tobago. Met in Canada, that's where I was placed in the cradle. Great white north, but my skin is black like a stallion. Back then was rallying my amigos like I was Quavo, was looking for trouble. Acting indecent cause I was able, but God came through with the covenant like a rainbow. Now I find my identity in his son Yeshua, but I'm still black, so I'm stuck with a stack of labels. Yeah, I'm chucking it back to Africa, back before the colonizers sucked it dry like Dracula. Black boy joy, we had black king stature. Black girl magic, black queen so spectacular. Took us from our land, I spread out across the map as what? Brazil, USA, the Caribbean, even Canada. Place to place, the faces change, so does the vernacular. But when we see each other, just nod, we diaspora.
What's good? I'm here, you here, we are the diaspora. My hood, your mansion, rich or poor, we diaspora. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Say whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah.
I'm from the land, the continent, the birthplace of the son of man. Now I'm in the west where they distributed my fam. 100 million Hebrews on a boat taken straight off the coast. Close, but couldn't shake off the ghost. Thought they race our cereal, but couldn't scrape off the toast. Someone overboard and tried to float, hoping Abba, the heavenly father, would throw down a rope. Nope. Prophecy gotta go exactly how it's wrote. Scattered around the globe with a chain around our throat. Ooh. I be drunk off scripture and Garvey quotes. It's 2 fingers to the sin in my heart. Oh, adios, see the gospel though? I love the good news. Letters from apostles always put me in a good mood. Spirit of the son of man in me, that's a good tool. Running into me, the enemy gon' be a footstool. Salute.
What's good? I'm here, you here, we are the diaspora. My hood, your mansion, rich or poor, we diaspora. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Say whoa, 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 yeah, yeah, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah, yeah,
yeah. One time for the memory of Chadwick, let the beat drop out. Now bring it back quick. He gave hope to the inner city black kids, showed them a crown, said